Just at the camera or at the monitor, doesn't matter.
I don't know. I feel so old doing this with your kids. With your Skype. I remember when Skype was used for cyber sex.
Oh my god!
That's
really?
all it was.
Stuff like that.
Why the fuck
It's
not?
recording. You know that, right? The icon's red. It's recording.
Yeah. So, anyways, welcome to the Hooligans response.
Yeah, it's call it a little bit of bonus footage, bonus fooling around.
Boner. I don't even have a follow up to that. I got nothing.
But yeah, this right here is going to be sort of a tag team response to Two Asian For You tagging us in the Dynasty Warriors Tag Game. So, since we've already done a good amount of recording, by the which, be on the lookout for our season finale coming up later on tonight. As soon as I get that sucker edited, it'll be posted. It's going to be wild.
Hint, this song, it's a strong enough hint. That's all you get. I wonder how many people are actually going to know that's Afrobeats remix of Karas. But they ain't got nothing to do with the game.
Hey, if they want a link to the song, all they got to do is ask. I'll put it in the
Please
comments below.
share it. It is good shit. Listen to that.
But, yes, it's kind of nice. Yeah. But anyway, this is all about Dynasty Warriors. This is all about the game that pretty much brought the two of us together back in 01.
Yeah, actually. If it wasn't for the love of the game, we wouldn't be kicking it 10 years later and whatnot. Like, two messed up old gangsters like motherfucking like something out straight out of Friday. Like
like freaking Christopher Walken and Christopher Walken and Al Pacino and stand-up guys.
Yeah!
But let's go ahead and get right down to the questions. There's 7 of them here, so seven chances for us to just be a couple of jerks. All right, so question 1. What got you into Dynasty Warriors?
Without even joking around, my mama. Now, my family, we played a lot of video games, especially Armored Core, RPGs, things like that. Fighting games, even. But every now and then, though, I was like the best until somebody else kicked my ass.
Hey, family that games together.
Doesn't fuck each other. So, we don't do none of that Winchester. We don't talk about that shit. We don't do that shit. That is you. Unless y'all are hot, in which case, send me a video at thatbastardfb@gmail.com. But only if you're hot. Just saying. So, of course, there should be like an asterisk or something saying, degrees of hotness is determined by that bastard himself. King aloud. Hey, they practiced that shit back in here. So anyway, enough with the derails. Suffice to say, my mom's got me into Dynasty Warriors. Now, we played Romance of the Three Kingdoms, like, way back in the day. You know what I mean. Like, way back in the day. And, when we started playing Dynasty Warriors, that was a great game. It wasn't until, like, 3 that I got really into it, though. My mom's is still into it every now and then. I think she's got, like, Empires and all the updated ones. I don't think she's got anything beyond 6, though. After a while, the arthritis does kick in. But, someday we'll be able to fix that kind of shit. That's what I honestly hope. Because, that is one thing we're going to be facing as we grow older as gamers, is arthritis, disease, disability. And there's always been that idea that, either medical technology or video game technology will enable us to still play these games when we're old. Kind of like the old Nintendo commercials.
Hey,
you remember that?
Here's to hoping, man.
Yeah, or was it Bubble Tape? It was one of them where they were like 2 old guys, like they're just kids, and the mom's like, you're going to do that your whole life.
Bubble Tape.
Yeah, Bubble Tape. It's 6 feet of bubble gum. Or you. Ah, damn. My dad loved those commercials, man. The motherfucker, what was it? Your gym teacher.
Yes!
Those old Bubble Tape commercials.
Yes!
Yeah, hey,
oh my god, yes.
We still got to do that go into the Wayback Machine. We still got to go into the 80s and 90s, maybe even the late 70s. Back when that shit was wild and everyone had that Mary Lou Retton haircut. Yeah.
We'll do that eventually.
But what about you, man? What got you into Dynasty Warriors, bro? Yeah, wasn't it?
For me, it was back in 2001. Well, technically, it was back when the original Dynasty Warriors came out for the PlayStation, and it was a fighting game. I was hanging out with my man Brad, and, we got the chance to play it, and I thought, that looks interesting, kind of tooled around with it for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I didn't really, full on get into it until 2001, during my college years, living with Stefan, and, well, I wasn't living with him at the time, but I came over to visit him one weekend, and him and the homie Joe
Stefan being his brother.
and him and the homie Joe were actually playing Dynasty Warriors 3. And I saw this and I'm like, hey, that looks kind of cool. And of course, you know, Stefan basically recognizing me as the family game guru.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you can help me with this, can't you? Here, you know, hop on the stick. Play this for a little bit because I'm going to need your help. Because he was already trying to go through and pick up a couple of the hidden weapons for certain characters, and he needed a second player to help him out.
Which was a lot of fun back in the day.
Oh,
especially,
yes.
Yeah, that was a big draw. That was a big draw of it. Was my mom's and me getting on the internet and finding where the fuck are these weapons. And then some of them were kind of like, you got to go 2 minutes into the map, and then you got to go back, and it was like, oh fuck, but we still did it.
It was like finding the hidden weapons in the early Dynasty Warriors games was like metagame unto itself.
That, and also for my family, VR missions and Metal Gear Solid 1. Yes, very much so.
But pretty much, I got started playing with Stefan, and I really got into it. And this will kind of segue into question number 3, but I'll hold off on that until later on.
Let's just do it normal numerical style, 1, 2.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty much what got me started on Dynasty Warriors? My brother. Pretty much from that weekend on, I just took off. I mean, I got into that, picked up Extreme Legends, picked up Extreme Legends. I bought it with my own money, but brought it over to my brother's place so that way we could play it there, and he could keep the game with him.
And I stayed with me, my mom's. Now, my dad was into it too, but my mom was definitely more into it.
And the first Dynasty Warriors game that I actually bought for myself was Dynasty Warriors 4. And that was the same week. That was the same week that Zone of the Ender's second runner came out.
Dingo.
So, yeah, it was a 2-for. Boom.
Hey, wasn't 4 the one where they did the weapons change, or was it 5? I think it was 4 when they did the weapons change. No, was it? Preface, I should have really sold you this already, but now I don't know as much about Dynasty Warriors as he or even 2Agent4U does. Like, all them motherfuckers, they like know exact names. I only know, like, Zhonghe, the Battle of Chibi, and he had to remind me of that name later on. And fucking, of course, the Yellow Turban Rebellion. But that'll actually segue into one of the other later questions anyway.
Dynasty Warriors 4 was the first one that actually had the Kingdom stories.
Oh.
And it also introduced Yue Ying, Zhou Tai, and Ling Tong.
I don't remember shit. So, I hate to cut it short, but that's for me. Number 2,
but yeah, that's
moms.
That's what got us in. As far as number 2, like your favorite memories of the game.
Wait, I thought that was 2. Oh, 3.
No, you were still talking about number 1 as far as like what got you into it.
So number 2 is what?
Yeah, question number 2. What are your abiding memories of the game? What are some of your favorite memories from Dynasty Warriors?
Getting my ass handed to me on a silver platter braised with a side order of onions and garlic by Lu Bu. On red hair, to the point where I can't fucking see that fucking horse or even ride that fucking horse without it fucking reminding me about how bad, like, he kicked my ass so hard, it's still getting kicked. It's like some straight up the shop ending of the series kind of bullshit right there, you know? Like JoJo's.
So wait, what you're saying is you kicked your ass so hard back in Dynasty Warriors 3 that you're still feeling it a month out from the release of 8.
Fuck yeah! I pop in a new Dynasty Warriors game or even a used Dynasty Warriors game, fucking automatic. It just pops up. Your ass has been handed to you by Lu Bu. And it's like, oh shit. And you know what always happens before that? I hear Red Hair Winnie, and then I hear Do Not Pursue Lu Bu. And it's just, then I go from there.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Dynasty Warriors PTSD.
Them niggas owe me some psychological counseling or something. All them motherfuckers at Tecmo Co. I don't give a fuck if y'all listening or watching. I don't give a fuck if y'all creeping our shit. Y'all owe me some motherfucking psychological counseling or something. Get me a motherfucking doctor. I can't even play the game because red hair shows up. And every time you get on red hair, I wince.
It's okay, buddy.
I ain't never had my ass kicked in real life like that. I've been beaten up, but I've always won. I always come back stronger. But that shit, that's some shit that lasts with you. That shit's gonna last with you. Get your friends and don't even act like you don't. Don't even act like it don't affect you like that. Don't even act like you can play a Masuo game like Sengoku Basara or anything. Fucking Ken's Rage, whatever. The moment you see a red horse, you ain't gonna wince. Lu Bu, do it. Yeah. I gotta make fun of that motherfucker just to make me feel better about me. Honey, I make you high.
Jesus, not again.
Baby, I don't think we should allow red hair to watch us while we're making love. But why? Yeah, don't get me started. I did a whole thing where it was Lubu was the power bottom of the wife relationship. That was actually funny though. It was funny, but it was pretty much that. It was Ace doing that for like 10 minutes.
10? Only 10?
Knowing me, I probably went further.
Yes.
Knowing me, I always go longer. I'm just saying. Remember, chocolate tastes good, vanilla lasts quick, but ain't nothing better in your mouth.
Are you done?
No, what? Yes. So anyway, so where were we?
Number 2.
Memories. So that's my memory. Lubu kicking my ass. The game series. Get my curl out.
Some of my favorite memories from just like over the course of Dynasty Warriors. Well, for starters, my first time playing Dynasty Warriors. That always sticks with me.
That should.
It was the Yellow Turban Rebellion, and yeah, it was the Yellow Turban Rebellion, and I was only playing with like certain characters because again, I was trying to help Stefan out, and I picked Stefan was trying to level up his Guan Yu. So I decided, okay, I'll start off by picking Shadow Dune. He looks kind of cool. One eye, got the sword, let's go.
And that's what started the love right there.
But let's see, aside from that, my first time playing is Zhang Liao.
For real?
Oh my. When you do his Musou, that battle cry that he has,
oh yeah,
he loses his shit. He's just I'm like, okay.
Oh shit. Yeah. Damn.
But also another really big memory that I have from, again, going back to Dynasty Warriors 3. It's just all those times that I ran through the assault on blue territory with Sensei. Either trying to get his 4th weapon or just playing through, wiping people out, and just that one line, just Tai Shi Ci has fallen to our army.
Yeah.
Oh.
Speaking of Sensei, I gotta point out, I know this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I love the progression of Sensei and his whole fucking family throughout the entire series. I mean, that is the shit right there. It's nice to see the game level up as we do. As we get older, so does he. And now you got the Sensei kids, kicking ass. And Sensei himself the tiger just gets more.
Sun Jian, you mean?
Sun Jian, yeah. Did I mention I don't know shit about shit with this game? But for real though, Sun Jian, he kicks ass.
Yeah. That top
paranoia kicking him.
Tiger boss. That tiger boss.
So who's Sensei?
Some
Asian knows. Oh! That makes more sense. Yeah! I thought it was Ling Tong.
Which is actually a perfectly good segue into question number Trey. Who is your favorite character in Dynasty Warriors? We all know the answer to this.
It's also
my
my favorite waifu of Dynasty Warriors, Zhang He. Yeah. Son of dog. You look nice. Hey man, I've been watching you from across the shower. You ain't even clean behind your ears or nothing. You make it all squeaky clean. Hey, dog, pick up the soap. No, seriously though, and do it beautifully. No, seriously, Zhang He and all. No, that was like a whole minute of gay. Zhang He is just awesome. He is awesome because he lives up to what he believes. And to me, that's a strong thing, And the range, the claws, the mobility, beautiful. He just does his own shit.
You remember our fiasco that was the character video for Dynasty Warriors 8, dude.
Oh yeah.
That was.
But everything holds though. Everything holds as far as what I said back then with Zhang He. In a nutshell, Zhang He, he is the shiznits. The guy is awesome. And it was in 5 where he made one of the main characters doubt his own sexuality.
Yeah, it's in 5 where they actually start going further into his actual friendship, friendship with Xiahou Yuan. Poor
Just
Shadow
the end. And of course,
poor Shadow Yuan.
you know, that's actually what always impressed my mom. My mom would be like, oh, you know, making fun of him. But there was the one thing she would never make fun of, and that was when he was all, tell me, do they have a beautiful formation? And there was like, what? We must smash them with a formation as beautiful as ours. You know, everyone, and then they're all, they all do the pose. And that was a great cutscene. That was a great fucking cutscene. Undeniably good.
Dad knows how to motivate the troops.
Yeah, he did. And what about you?
My favorite character...
One, mind you.
Yeah.
One.
My favorite character, I already actually covered him in the first character analysis video that I did. Sensei.
Oh.
I mean, he was the character that back when I was playing Dynasty Warriors 3... No, yeah, I tried out Xiahou. I played with Zhang Liao, had a blast. But Sensei was actually the character that, the moment I picked him up, I'm like, huh, what kind of weapon does he use? Tonfas? Oh, that feels like a comfortable fit.
It's the it's ace braces.
Yeah, and then I started actually using him, and it's just like, oh man, the character, the moveset just spoke to me. The moveset spoke to me, and as I played more of the game, and I actually got to see more of Sensei as a character, you know, just that sort of vibrant, kind of happy-go-lucky. He's like, let's get out there and have some fun, but he also has that charisma about him.
Yeah.
You know, just that sort of, you know, he's the guy that will actually go out there, get his hands dirty with the rest of the troops. And he'll be the first one to crack open a fucking beer when you win, too.
Yeah, straight up fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin style.
And I got it.
What?
That's who he reminds me of.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
No. Terry.
Bogard?
Yes.
Oh.
He's like a Chinese Terry Bogard.
I could see that. Although technically, isn't Terry Bogard part Asian anyway, or is he just pure blonde American mutt?
Well, he's American.
I think he's just an American
mutt.
Yeah. Mutt.
But again, it's just the way he's able to go out there and just like he earns your respect.
Yeah.
Not through overwhelming displays of being a badass, but just
Sun Jian.
Yeah. Not like his dad.
Guan Yu. I mean, let's Xiahou. But straight up. Which that would be a close second for me. But also, you know who I should have mentioned? Although wasn't I the motherfucker that said only one character?
Yep.
Fucking enemy officer.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god, that was my mom's favorite character. That was my favorite character, not for Zhang He. and the evolution of his Ja Rule, his gravel, his voice.
But yeah,
if he called that.
But yeah, my favorite character, Sensei. The weapon, the personality, everything just clicked.
Cool. What's the next one?
Question number 4. If you were an officer back during the Three Kingdoms era...
I was an officer!
Which kingdom would you fight for?
Funny story. I remember playing a Dynasty Warriors, and it was a creative character in it that was actually really cool, really excellent. I think it was a Legends mode or something is what it's called, or Swords mode.
So it's probably one of the Empires.
Possibly.
It was either Empires... No. There's Empires, Dynasty Warriors 4 has a creative character, and so does 5.
Thinking 5, probably 5 or Empires around that time.
Destiny mode, right?
Yeah.
That would be DW5.
Well, there we go. DW5, which is the one I actually mentioned the most, 3 and 5. Those are the 2 that I remember the most. But, whichever one Zhang He was in. I'm sorry, but, you know, if they're cool enough for Zhang He, if they're cool enough that canon, Zhang He switched sides just to go be with them, that's who I'm gonna go with.
He switched sides to join Wei, but then again,
wait. That's one.
He was initially teamed up with Yuan Shao. I mean, it's Yuan Shao. I'd kick his ass to the curb.
but you know, it's Wei, so you know,
yeah,
we're going way forward. That's what we're doing.
That
was stupid. I'm sorry.
That
was bad.
Beauty. It's like there is a beauty in your ferocity.
Together,
this uncultured lout push back to Yuan Shao doesn't deserve my beauty.
Together, we shall find beauty on the battlefield.
There you go.
I'm going to guess for you that Yuan, the blue motherfucker with the spear. He's always the Ryu and Ken of the...
Zhao Yun?
Is that it? Zhao Yun? I'm guessing Zhao Yun for you.
Actually, for me, as you could probably guess, again, just for my favorite character, I would probably wind up fighting alongside Wu. But it'd mostly be, you know...
So we fight each other.
Yeah, but it'd mostly be early Wu back during Sun Jian and Sensei's rule. You know, when it gets to the later portions where, you know, Sun Quan takes over, that'd probably be at that point where, you know, I've already outlived my usefulness as a soldier, so I just, you know, head off into the woods.
You'd come to Wei. You'd come to Wei and fight for us, right?
No, I'd turn into the ghost of Wujiang Plains, damn it.
Oh, you're gonna go there. You're gonna go. So some of y'all don't recognize or understand is that he had like plans for a comic or something long time ago. I actually wrote I wrote a song for it though, kind of, sort of. It was a remix of the stuff we did back in the day. You know what I mean? When we were all younger. Like, you know, everybody's got projects and stuff that they did back in the day that's like, I hope nobody will actually read it. Actually, I don't mind. I liked that one. The Trinity High OST stuff that I wrote up, that's legends for us. That's legends for us right there. Nah, except for 2 songs. One song I will never ever admit to writing, and another song where every person I've ever sang it to tried to knife me afterwards. But with a title like Cherry Flavored Kisses, it's actually a really, really nice romantic song. It's just everyone I've ever sang that to tried to knife my ass. They got on me. I'm big, but you know I'm your daddy big. I'm your man big. I got your back, baby. I'm on you. And on you sometimes.
Well, let's go ahead and hit up the next question.
They're gonna be all like looking at this video later on, going, "What does it mean by sometimes?"
Don't ask.
So, Hitman, what we got?
All right, next one. Question number 5. What is your favorite installment of the series? Which of the Dynasty Warriors games is your favorite?
5. That's the one I remember most. And also, if I remember, that's when the hippie starfish Jesus was at his crustiest. Was 5. 3 or 5. So I guess it's a toss-up between those two. Are we counting Empires?
Well, I think it would actually encompass, you know, the Extreme Legends and Empires expansion. So that would all just be lumped into one.
Strike Force.
Strike Force and Strike Force 2, I'd count them probably alongside Dynasty Warriors 6.
Well, in my case, 3 or 5. You?
Ooh.
I mean, come on. 5 also gave us the Dynasty mode, which I honestly remember quite nicely. I mean, I did not like it. My only issue is the ending. Spoilers. The ending always had, like, something to be desired. But what can you really do in a situation like that? You know, as far as being the programmers and being the ones who have to type the shit up and write the story. You know, yeah, you fight, you kill thousands upon millions of Chinese people. Actually, and in the end, you get to share a flagon of mead or whatever the fuck it is they drink. So whatever the fuck they drank.
The thing with the endings in Dynasty Warriors 5, after you go through the Destiny mode, it's not just, you know, you beating the game, but you also have to complete certain tasks over the course of the game, like say killing so many officers over the course of the game. Because I mean,
dude, I killed everyone.
But I mean,
that's how I played that game.
It's not like Dynasty Warriors 7 or 8 where you can easily rack up 1,000 kills.
That is true.
You know, back in the early ones, it took some doing. I mean, hell,
yeah.
In order to get Lu Bu's legendary weapons in 3, 4, and 5, I believe. Throughout each of those, there was at least one point where you had to run through a stage and kill 1,000 motherfuckers.
Which, as you've noted, and you know, actually, I believe that's also a part, and a very important part, of the evolutionary progress of Dynasty Warriors. I'm calling out 2 Asian for you for one thing, saying that each Dynasty Warriors is the same, or, yeah, it was a flippant comment, I know, and I'm not holding them to it, I ain't beating them up for it, but we actually have talked about that before, where, yeah, each one is similar, but they're not the same. And there's some reviewers, oh god, you can actually see me doing the air quotes now.
Yeah.
Some reviewers out there who say, yeah, they're all the same game, you know, playing Madden or some shit. No. Structurally, yeah, even I can say the gameplay. But even then, there's still room for improvement. There's still room where they squirmed around and giving you different options and different methods of attack and different ways you can attack. And honestly, isn't that the core of a game anyway? especially of a game like this.
Yeah.
So and even then, storyline-wise, it has evolved to a point. I mean, we've got new characters, we've got new storyline modes, you've got different things. Now if you fuck with history, they say, fine, fuck with history. We'll just make a whole new one just for you. And it's like, oh, what are you going to say? But thanks, dude. Cool. Shit.
Yeah, my favorite installment.
After all that. That's standard Hooligan 101 for yes.
Yeah, my favorite installment. I would have to agree with you, but 5, yes, 5 was polished. I mean, it focused more on the individual stories. I mean, heck, even on the back of the cover.
Oh, and it's when you can start riding horses, but there was something special about horses with 5 that I keep forgetting, and I don't know. There was something special with horses. Remember, I mentioned it in fact in the Zhang Hei review, character review. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll go back to it
Something about horses.
later. But Dynasty Warriors 5 again, especially for the PS2, it was probably the most polished Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know.
That would be Jade, who we've talked about before on the series, but you know.
My fiance, ladies and gentlemen.
Right? I was just wondering if you wanted to stay for dinner. We're having breakfast for dinner.
It's cool. Ooh. No, it's cool. I gotta go home though. My mom's calling. I gotta go eat dinner. My mom's calling. So
that's what I was saying. You know, again, 5 was very polished.
Really quick, I want to point out that during the season finale, season 1 of the Hooligans, you can find that for Facebook. Which we didn't do our usual shit. YouTube.com/Blazing Ace Nelson. Season 0 is over at ChaosParty.com. You can catch us there. But for the most part, there's like no interruptions in all 3 in like 2 hours damn near of the season 1 finale. But my phone has gone off. I think your phone went off, and Jade showed up out of nowhere. Take one take, Hooligans. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Period. So,
but as I was saying, Dynasty Warriors 5 was very polished. You know, it was. I guess you could say it was like the culmination of everything that Tecmo Koei had been working up to,
including romance,
from Dynasty Warriors 2 all the way up through there, and including Kessen, R3K.
Yeah.
And again, there was a great focus on the individual characters, and I liked that.
But
I have to say that it is only by a small portion is it currently being beat out by Dynasty Warriors 8.
Now that's not fair. That's not fair, and you know that's not fair. Come on, you can't hold it against that game.
Okay, yeah.
Dynasty Warriors 8 came out with like Empires and Strike Force and 7 and 5 and 6 and
yeah, 8 hasn't come out in the States yet. So yeah, that ain't legal. That ain't fair.
5.
So yeah,
F
5.
I'll
plead the 5th. Dynasty Warriors 5. One of my favorite installments.
There we go. Damn, we're just giving out long answers to everything that have nothing to do with the... So what's up?
And now for question number 6.
Are we that far? Holy shit.
The biggin.
Oh.
Your first encounter.
No. I was riding around... say the question. Say the question.
What was your first encounter with Lu Bu like?
Long story short, I was riding around on my horse when suddenly, and I died. I played the game again, wondering what the fuck happened, and then, I died. This time, I saw it coming.
Which one?
Actually, 3 is what I remember him in mostly. Maybe 1 or 2, I don't remember. 3 is the one I remember.
It's the one where you're at Hulao Gate, and then it goes to the cutscene where you just see the bottoms flying.
Do not pursue Lu Bu.
And I just says, don't pursue Lu Bu. You kind of want to listen to him.
Hear me! No, seriously, he really fucked me up, dude. And he fucked me up for like... You remember how fucked up I was about King of Fighters Maximum Impact 1 and Duke don't mess with Doke. And he just fucked my shit up. Yeah, until Ace, I called Ace, like, I don't know what's going on. This is back before I learned how to block. You heard me say that right. It's back before I learned how to block. So I gotta call up Ace, and he's like, well, are you blocking it? I'm like, what? Use low block. Okay. I did, and there goes the Earthquake Stomp. Okay. Well, same thing with Lu Bu, though. Kicked my ass. Kicked my ass so hard. I've never experienced a beatdown like this. I've been jumped before. I have never experienced a beatdown like that in my fucking life. I was like, that's it. That's all you get. That's all that happened. It was just me staring at the screen going. And then my mom went up against him, and that shit was interesting because she got mad. She got like mad talking about, I'm gonna beat this motherfucker. I'm gonna get him. I'm like, damn, mom. Then just whooped his ass. But it took her like fucking 5 games. It took me quite a few games until I finally learned just back the fuck off. Do not pursue Lu Bu, but you always get your chance on him later on, some other time. Yep. Yeah. So you,
me,
Hulao Gate.
Hulao Gate, Dynasty Warriors 3.
Yep.
Yuan Shao said, don't pursue Lu Bu.
Stop saying that.
I pursued Lu Bu.
As do we all.
And here's the thing. This was after I had just been going through free mode and, leveling up Sensei a little bit.
So you were all like riding all like hardcore,
So I'm like, I think I can do this.
And then fucking spear.
It's like,
spear
just running with them time. We gonna do this. We gonna do this. Hi, Lu Bu.
I wanna be your chunk. It's the only time I've ever seen an animation in this game where Lu Bu had a special animation in 3 where he would chuck his spear at you and it would pin you by the head to the ground. And he would just come over and tear your body off the spear and then kind of beat you on the ground like you were Loki and he was the Hulk. And then standing over you triumphantly and then just
and I was never heard from again.
All you can do is
no, but it got even worse.
That's so horrible.
No,
fucking game.
But
fucking dude.
Needless to say, Lu Bu in Dynasty Warriors 3, he didn't kick my ass. He kicked my dog, and then resurrected my dog, so my dog could come and kick my ass.
Something like that. It's a funny story. Something like that happens in the shop. I'm just in the generalist. I'm just saying. There's a little bit of revenge, resurrection fisting going on.
But probably 2 of the coolest intros for Lu Bu I have ever seen in this series, though, were in Dynasty Warriors 4, either 4 or 5. The one that Asian kid in GQ Asian.
Oh, he jumped off the gate.
Where he's like on top of Hulao Gate on the horse, where he just jumps off and like, oh.
Then they gave him the crossbear thingy, and let's
Dynasty Warriors 6 cross helmet.
Yeah,
at freaking Shapee Castle, they're trying to flip that shit. And he's just like, nope, none of that. Dubstep, wub. No, you can't blood me out. That nigga Lu Bu in Dynasty Warriors 6 was scary.
So funny story. I'm at my job, right, and the boss's son who works there. He's a pretty cool dude, He's cool. So Junior steps up and he's all, because I've been making fun of wub step and stuff, but he's never heard of that term, wub step. He's never heard of wubs. So, and he listens to a lot of wub step in the shop. He steps up to me and he goes, dude, I understand now. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I was listening to this song and I could hear a guy saying wub, wub, wub in the background. Like somebody had somehow digitally fucked in some dude saying wub, 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 wub. Like not the sound of wubs, but the actual guy saying wubs. And it was like, whatever, dude, whatever. I got stories, y'all. I got stories, man. Good people's, but I got stories.
Yeah, let's go ahead and finish this up with
7.
a very short question. Wait,
was that 7? Are we on 7 or 8?
We are on number 7 right now.
Okay, hit me.
And it's quite simple. Are you planning on getting Dynasty Warriors 8?
Someday, yes. I honestly, first and foremost, yes, I get my video game on. I game. Y'all know that he knows this. But I don't game I game broke. I game very poor. I mean, I only got so much money, and right now I got to put money towards editing. I was putting it towards supplements, and now I don't look anywhere near as good as what I did about a month ago, nor 4 or 5 years ago. But it's just my thing where, you got to sometimes give up something for art. And I've been homeless. I've been broke. I've been broke as a motherfucker. So sometimes you can't game current. You know what I mean? You can't game current. But that's why we have a used section in the Hooligans, in the Hooligans review. Just because, motherfuckers ain't gonna go out there spending money on new games all the time. Sometimes, remember me, sometimes you're gonna, and sometimes you have the arrangements where you can get new games, and I ain't gonna hate on you. But some of us can't do that. Now, that's not saying about a couple of months or so my situation ain't gonna be changing. It's gonna be changing. I'm gonna be able to afford, new games. And oh yes, Dynasty Warriors 8 is on my list because some of the weapon changes, Storm Rush, the new characters, Sun Jian's badass ring blade, all that shit. I want to play these. I want to play this
and
shit.
the new Flying Dragon Greaves that just came out.
Yes, I want those. I loved those in Soul Calibur 4, because 5 doesn't exist. That's for a whole nother review.
Actually,
I thought you were going to freak out. Was it 3?
Yeah.
Well, I loved the Greaves in 3. Soul Calibur 3's fucking whatever kingdom mode. That was great with the Greaves. That was fucking so fun. Overpowered as a motherfucker. And they look overpowered here, too. I mean, it's practically a shout-out to them. The moves, the way it does. So, yeah. I will be buying Dynasty Warriors 8 sometime. Yeah.
As for me, well, come on. I got the Japanese version, and I have this. I've established something of a personal tradition where, if I find a game that's overseas, like say, all 3 of the Warriors Orochi games.
Ken's Rage. You did Ken's Rage, Japanese.
Yeah. If I find a game overseas that I want, I'll import it, and if it turns out that it's coming out in the States, then I'll get it stateside too.
Kind of like Chaos Code.
Yep.
Which I wouldn't mind seeing that ported. I mean, it's mostly English anyway. English. And I would say keep it English. It's a great game.
And I will definitely be doing the same for Dynasty Warriors 8. No question about it. I already got that sucker pre-ordered. And
wrapped up.
As I've been mentioning over the past few days, Season 2, Season Nuke of the Hooligans is going to be featuring an in-depth podcast and review of Dynasty Warriors 8.
Which we need to do that, yes. So that was a real short...
That's happening.
That was a short question. Of course, we still went off on a tangent, but whatever. So what is the magic number 8?
There are no 8. It was just those 7 questions.
Well, I thought there was 8 questions.
Nope.
Shit.
That's it.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah, well... There you have it, really.
There you have it.
That's
what else can be said about that one.
That's our Dynasty Warriors history in a nutshell. So, you know what? I am going to go ahead and I'm going to tag the Master. I'm going to once again tag Dark Masamune 87. And Jersey Boy, although you guys have already answered the questions in my previous vlog, but I want to see some more in-depth stuff from you guys. Let's have you answer those 7 questions.
Get your face on it. Get your face on it.
If possible.
Yeah, or not. I would wear what I really want to do for one of my author picks, which I do have some psychotic author picks set up for the books and stuff, for the novellas and all the other shit I'm doing. But I really want the pony mask. Pony! I want that. And baby girl, my baby girl Alex actually gave me a really great idea where I'm gonna be at a keyboard all with the pony and an old school typewriter. I'm gonna do that shit. Y'all heard it first here. I'm gonna have that on the backs of my books. Maybe not the backs, but somewhere in like the author profile, like the Omnibus Generalis. When I do the omnibuses, I'm gonna do that because it's gonna have like one of those fold out fucking author pages. I still think it'd be really cool if I had like a story in there too in the author page.
But yeah, I also want to tag a few others. Young Lex 13, Clifford Young. Let's see, Crimson Kunoichi, of course. Let's see, did I already tag the mask? No.
Yes, you did. That was the first one you did. That was the first pinky. I remember because I pointed. So,
yeah.
The master twice.
There you go. But I also would like to go ahead and, since he seems like the kind of gamer that, would have these kind of memories of
Dan Bull?
And I don't know if Dan Bull's really a hack and slash gamer.
Fuck it, Dan Bull.
But yeah,
him.
Dan Bull. Oh, why not? And you know what? We'll go ahead and tag Alpha Omega Sin.
Ah, yeah.
That angry metal motherfucker. Oh my god. Check his stuff out.
Yes.
But yeah, Alpha, we're gonna go ahead and tag you too. If you play the Dynasty Warriors, go ahead. hit me back. Let me know what you think. And hopefully we'll catch you guys in the video responses. Hopefully we'll catch you guys in Season 2. Speaking of which, later on tonight, I will have the Season 1 finale of the Hooligans posted and ready for you guys to enjoy. So
all 2 hours of like what was it, 50, 40, 50, I think, something like that. Something like that. My girl, I got a phone call earlier. That was actually my girl, calling me up. We usually do that. And she's, I'm just like, oh, baby, I got to call her up and let her know before I head home. She's going to kick my ass.
So,
Mama calling, I got to go dinner.
So until then, we're going to go ahead and end this as we always do, but we didn't for this last season finale. You'll understand why. But we are going to end it like we always do. This your boy, Blazing Ace Nelson.
I am that bastard.
And you're not. See you next time, everybody.
Yeah.